Hello again, everybody. This is just a very quick short video, just as we're getting close to our first graded item. Either you have a graded item coming up this week, the mini test for the trig class, the quiz for the calc class, or for the stats, you'll have your first test coming up next week. So just as we're approaching that, a very quick check-in, couple of quick little things to discuss. Make sure that you're on the right track, give you a little clarity so that you know that you are on the right track. So, very first thing, everybody, so far I've only collected one thing, the first assignment, and that wasn't even really homework. That was really just the email check-in with the practice submission. But that is long past. That's not the only thing you should have been doing. You should be going through, again, all the videos, going through my emails, the weekly email, the videos that I'm posting on YouTube. Again, remember, that's class. So again, the expectation of college, there's a little more burden on you. So that's what I'm saying. When you go through the materials, that's what I expect. You're watching the videos that I made. Again, YouTube, you're getting them in your weekly email. The assignments that I'm posting, those homework problems, those are not collected, right? The homework is for you. That's your measure, that's your practice, that's your way to make sure you're staying on track. And some of you, again, the little questions that come up, the little clarity, you email me those things and I get back to you, and that's been going pretty well so far. If you're having bigger problems, that's a perfect thing to take to the Math Help Center. Take these homework problems, show them exactly, this is what I'm struggling with. And even if it's not just the homework, take some of the problems that we've done in the videos, the review from the book, all those books have good example problems as well. Very good ways to make sure you're staying up to speed. So, a lot you should be doing, but the only item I've collected so far is that first assignment. Okay, so now we have, again, the graded item that's coming up. So just a quick reminder about how this works. Wednesday, the Tuesday-Wednesday setup, Wednesday is the primary day. Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. That means if you have that day, by Wednesday, 4 p.m., I will send you an email that contains a digital copy of the test itself, test, quiz, whatever, the graded item. It'll be a PDF file. You could print it out if you like and work on, or you could work on separate paper. We talked about that way earlier, but you will actually get the quiz test itself in the email. There's no extra link to it. You don't complete it online. It's just sent to you through email. Then you do your work and you send it to me before 10 p.m. That is the deadline. But also remember, that does not mean I expect you to take 6 hours to take these graded items. This setup is to allow a lot of different time slots. Again, in an asynchronous class, I don't know your schedule, but I'm not expecting you to have 6 free hours to take the test, the quiz. For this first one, and same thing for the stats people next week, I'm talking like 45 minutes in person, so let's even be safe and give yourself 90 minutes, and that should be more than enough time to complete the item and allow the time for any submission. Whatever comes up, that should give you plenty of time. That's what you should be considering. Not do I have this 6 hours free, it's do I have, and even 90 minutes is being generous, everybody, do I have a 90-minute window, a 90-minute interval that I could work inside of that? If you can, then that's how you take it. Wednesday you will get it and then you will complete it, and that's how it works. But if you have conflicts, and some of you may, but what is a conflict? A conflict is not, I don't get home from work until 6 o'clock. That still gives you, even if you take an hour to have something to eat, take a shower, that still gives you 3 hours, which is way more time than is necessary to complete any of the graded items. Or on the flip side, maybe you work late, maybe you go into work at like 8 o'clock. Again, same thing. Well, then you have that window beforehand, and you should be taking advantage of that. Again, class, work, whatever that situation is, a real conflict is you're at work from 2 to 10, or 2 to 12, or 12 to 10, something like that. You have no time available. That's where you should be thinking about the alternative. The primary alternative is the day before, Tuesday, same setup, 4 to 10. You email me advance, let me know about the conflict, and request Tuesday, and that's no problem. But same thing, everybody, between those 2 days, that's the window I'm trying to look for. Those 2 days, hopefully you could find something that works. Keeping in mind the time frame that we set. If those don't work, that's when we need to think about something else. But when you email me other options, it's not 6 hours. I mean, I had somebody ask me Saturday and they wanted 8 hours. That's not how it works, everybody. I'm trying to get everything collected by, with Wednesday as the primary day, by Thursday as the absolute latest, so I can get back to the entire rest of the class, get you your grades, get you the answer video so you can move on, and we can't have one or two stragglers holding all that up for the entire class. So when it comes to alternatives, it takes a lot for me to push it back further. It normally comes earlier. Maybe you need a little earlier in the day, a little earlier in the week. That's the main thing to consider. And the second part, when I give you another time window, if you are picking it, you don't get 6 hours. Even giving you a 2-hour window is still very generous because, again, that should still give you by far plenty of time to complete everything. So that's it, everybody. I just wanted to get that out. Make it clear. We don't collect the homework. You do that. The weekly emails, the videos, the homework from the book, and check your answers, right? Make sure you're going through using the answers in your books or the answers I wrote out separately. That's how you make sure you're on track. You email me, you let me know about questions and problems, you work with the help room, and then for the test quiz, like we said, for all classes, Wednesday will be the primary day. For this first graded item, you see if you have the time to make that work. If you do, nothing extra. If you don't, Tuesday is the primary alternative, but same thing, not a 6-hour window, just having enough time. You email me in advance. Both days having an issue, definitely let me know. Give me possibilities that can work for you. But again, at that point, we're thinking about like 2-hour windows to be fair. Okay, everybody, that's it. I hope everything is going well. Let me know if you're having any problems. And again, let's really keep up with this good habits and get off to a good start, everyone.